difference between talking to a camera and doing pre-records rather than doing live. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I was doing pre-records, that's one thing I can't do like that. Like, I can't talk to a camera. Like, it's different. Like, live is really like a cool thing because it's like you can really feel y'all presence. Like, I can feel y'all looking at me. Like, I can feel you watching me. Like, even like you talking, but it's weird because you can feel like people, you can feel the presence. It's like a spiritual thing. Like, you can feel the presence of people looking at you, you know what I'm saying, or watching you, knowing that you're not just talking to some inanimate object. And that was big for me. Like, that really helped me because I'm a social person. I like to talk to people. And so when Facebook Live came out, way back when it first came out, I was like happy because I was like, because I had bought a camera and shit. I had bought a camera, you know what I'm saying? And that camera that I bought, it was an expensive camera, but then I got it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos about my thoughts and stuff. And I was like trying to organize. I don't know how people do that. I still to this day, don't know how people do pre-records. Like, I suck at those. Like, talking to a camera, and then I guess it takes practice. You can talk to a camera, act like that's somebody you're talking to, but there's not really nobody there. And then, make a video like that. I don't know how to interact with an inanimate object. It was very difficult for me. So when Live came out, I was like, oh shit. Fucking with this, like, this is so much better because I can talk to people directly. Then I can get it recorded, keep it, and file it. And I like that's way easier for me. What y'all doing this AM, man?
Damn green hearts.
Yeah, like, I think I'm back. I think that the regular me is back. I think spending time alone in that cell got me back to, being by myself got me back to like the old me, and then it really put things in perspective as far as priorities for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting my mind fucking right, like, you know what I mean? Like, and just being by myself, it was like a reboot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that I was humble, it's just that what you be seeing when you see me wilding out or getting crazy is me responding. It's just a chemical reaction or response to, another person's energy. And, that's what comes out of me in certain incidents. That's the type of person that come out of me sometimes. But I'm really cool. Like, I'm a cool dude. Like, I'm super cool and I'm super, like, non-violent. You know what I'm saying? But there's animal part in everybody. Everybody got an animal in them. And sometimes, I be having a G-check niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what that was. And I realized it when I came out that, I had got back in touch with me, and then in the question and answer part, when I start interacting with other people, I realized, like, my chemistry with certain people, so I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then I'm a Leo moon, so I'm an extra ass nigga anyway, so that's how I'm from New York, so, you know what I'm saying? So that's something, but like, I know what y'all talking about when I first came out. Like, I used to be riding in the car, doing videos, talking to people. I was interacting with my crowd. And, you know what I mean? What pissed me off is that when I left, I thought, wow, people was coming with me. They kind of left me hanging, and that's where shit went left for me. You know what I'm saying? That's where shit went left for me, because it's like, yo, is Nana going for real? Nah, she's back.
Of course.
She's back. Cooking the pancakes right now. She's back. We talk.
we didn't really expect that she was going to leave. Now, did we? I didn't fall for it. And I'm sure you all didn't either. We've seen this way too many times.
Yes. So, everybody laughing. They laughing. They laughing.
Yeah.
Life, this shit is real. Like, you know, we had a long ass talk. Like,
I mean, at this point, it is a joke. I mean, this is seriously love and flip-flops. Let's just call it what it is. Love and flip-flops. You know, in nature, sorta, not really.
I told her, like, look, man, it ain't never a circumstance where you need to react like that, because I'm like easy to talk to. I'm a grown ass man. Like I'm like, you don't have to go there with me. And I think in her mind, she be thinking like when I say something, like with me, like I be firm about what I say, but I'm real open minded, so my mind will change easily. So like, if a woman might look at me and be like, oh, when he say something, he mean it, and then like she be thinking that, but she could charm me easily to do what she want me to do. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes she don't think she can do that. And I'm thinking like, yo, number one, when you feel like you're not getting your way, it's never the option to throw everything that you have away and wild the fuck out. Like, that's never an option. Like, I did that when I was young. Like, when I was young, I used to take shit there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take it all the way there to like snapping the fuck all the way the fuck out to the point where I'm like, fuck everything. And I'm like, yeah. When you get a little years under your belt and some experience, you realize you can't do that. Like, those come with circumstances and consequences that can jam you up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's so annoying that you're back. I missed you too. You like the toxicity of the relationship at this point? Nah.
Yeah, I agree with that comment. They are both toxic. And I think you always hear some people, you know, they thrive. God, sorry about that. It wasn't me. Some car going by. No, I'm not driving. You always hear of people, they thrive off drama. And I think that's a case of thriving off drama here with Eligio and Eliana. They like it. It's what gets them off. It's also what gets him in prison. So, they'll continue.
You could say that, looking in from the outside. You could say whatever you want looking in from the outside. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the baby don't deserve to be surrounded by negative energy, my nigga. All of y'all surrounded by negative energy.
Oh my
don't
God.
Don't even want to point the finger about a baby being involved in y'all eating y'all babies baby milk and formula and microwave food and shit. Talk to me about a negative energy.
Oh, here we go. Deflecting. Always deflecting. You know, and here in a minute, I already know it. You know, he's going to blame it on the system. We are a product of our environment. She wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for that. I wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for that. You know, it's all deflections. Peace, deflections.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to snap, yo. I'm cool. Like, let me be cool. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me. We human. We going through the human experience like you are. Don't be holier than thou ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Be cool because I want to be cool. Let me be cool. You feel me? Let's not talk about dangerous and negative circumstances with y'all 5G asses. Don't talk to me about that, okay? She's in as much danger as your child is in public school. So please don't talk to me about, your church. You go in a church, your shit might get shot up today. Don't talk to me about danger and shit like that, negative environments and shit, please. Okay?
I think we've struck a nerve. You think? I think.
So we gonna be cool. We gonna be cool. We good. What's up? You know what I mean? We good. This is very toxic. Her behavior will never end. Well, you don't have to believe in her. You ain't got to believe that she'll change and people will change and things change and evolve. And bro, you ain't dealing with her. You ain't got to deal with her. I am. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, you can watch me a little bit, but don't get too involved, and to the point where you get emotionally involved and you start to make me a thing in your life, that to the point where, I become something that's that much important to you in your life where you forget about your own shit. You can have your little opinion, type your little fingers on the screen, and say your little opinion, but please go back to your life and mind your business and tend to your children as their brains are being fried by 5G.
I find it interesting when he's going through what he was going through last night with Eliana. He wanted everybody in his business. He wanted everybody to agree with him. He wanted everybody to see what she had done. He even put it up on the screen for us. But when, he takes her back and they work things out, and then he gets feedback from his followers, then it's none of our business. And we're weird. And mind your business. It's not your business. You don't get to pick and choose, especially when you put your life online, when something is and isn't up for discussion. I won't say it's my business, but it is up for discussion.
So, yeah. You know what I mean? Poor baby Eliana. All of y'all dysfunctional. All of y'all. Every one of y'all poor babies. Every one of y'all dysfunctional. Every one of y'all children are dysfunctional right now. Every one of y'all. I can go into each one of y'all lives, unless you're coronation, and I can show you how you're abusing, how the government is literally mentally, psychologically abusing your children. Let's not go there. You putting your children in public school or private school, or putting them in the system, they eating fucking Pizza Hut. Just look at your commercials alone. Like, don't talk to me about poor Eliana. Poor your children. You know what I'm saying? Your children in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? That's who poor. Your children. You feel me? We gonna be straight. We alright. Y'all niggas is the ones that y'all children are in danger. With your microwave.
Do we need to remind him that he has 3 children in so-called Babylon? Guess that don't matter, though.
Environment. Okay? Radiation having ass kids. Why your kid gonna have an arm come out their fucking neck? It's okay, though. Y'all keep standing there up under the system and keep trying to look over here and judge this shit. Like, bro, you can't judge nothing, man. Sit your ass down somewhere, man. That baby traumatized. Yeah, that's your opinion. Let you know what, man. People act like we're not supposed to be humans and have human responses. I don't know what kind of relationships y'all have, because these are real human emotions and just human behavior. It's nothing that you've seen that wasn't human behavior, like regular human shit you see in your regular neighborhood.
I'll agree with him on that. We all have human responses and reactions. When it gets to be out of hand is when it's every other day they're doing this stuff. And we have seen it online. Imagine what we haven't seen. Okay, you all remember when Nature Boy was going to jail this last time? And they're live. And there is a part in the live where Eliana Velvet says to Nature Boy, "Do you think they saw us?" And he says, "Unfortunately, yeah." Think about it. What did they see? What did the neighbors see? They saw exactly what we saw last night. I mean, this goes on more times than it's ever been on live. So when he says it's a human response, we're just in a relationship, every relationship has problems. I'm sorry, but me and my husband, we're not swinging at each other with a baby in my hand, or him guarding a door to keep me from leaving or getting one of his friends. You know, Tron the enforcer. He always gets Tron to do his dirty work. But what I'm saying is, that's not what's happened. No, we are not perfect. Got it. Get it. Good. But what I'm not doing, and I'm sure a lot of you are not doing, is what they're doing. She swung at him with the baby in her arms. She could have easily hit the baby. The baby could have fell. It wouldn't have been on purpose. Yeah, it would have been on accident. But does it matter? I mean, it's so unsafe. I can't even get my words to come out right. And then people get on his live and says, you know, kissing his butt, talking about, "Oh, I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, forget the trolls, forget the haters." How about y'all forget that word? How is it when someone disagrees with what you're doing, all of a sudden you're a troll, you're a hater? Get another word.
But saying human shit everywhere, and it's always, like I said, man, Eliana straight. I'm not clowning you, but you about to get blocked. You feel me? So be quiet in my room. Don't talk. Stop. Because you're being disrespectful. Don't come to somebody else's space being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, you in my house right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, take your shoes off, sit down. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, get the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be cool with you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I unblocked everybody. You saying stupid shit to me in my room. That's disrespect, dysfunctional. You know what I mean? Your behavior right now is dysfunctional. So I can only imagine what you do in real life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not deflecting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not deflecting on the situation.
Oh, yeah, you are.
It's just that it is what it is, you feel me?
Another saying I hate. It is what it is. No, it isn't what it is. That doesn't make sense. That's just a little simple way with your simple mind to try to make it sound, I don't know, it is what it is. We all gotta get some new material.
Exactly, Ash. Appreciate you being positive. I had to go to jail. If I didn't go to jail, y'all wouldn't know I was innocent. You feel me? If I didn't go to jail, you would think I was a pedophile right now, nigga. I had to go to jail so that y'all niggas knew I wasn't guilty of them allegations. I'm glad I went to jail. The universe put me in jail so that I can be exonerated. And when I got out, it was obvious, without a shadow of a doubt, that those were allegations and not truth. And it made all my haters look stupid, but they still run their mouth. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad I got locked up. Jail is what leader that was making a change in life was in jail. Martin Luther King, Malcolm, anybody that ever was leaders. Nelson Mandela was in jail 40 fucking years. Anybody that ever made change.
Charles Manson, Warren Jeffs. I could go on. Please don't compare yourself to Martin Luther King or anybody like that. Just don't do it. Don't.
With the jail is part of the journey. When you are part of the transition of this human consciousness. So jail is part of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just part of it. I was falsely accused, put in jail falsely. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the first black man that was put like that. You know what I'm saying? But
God, I can't. The black man thing. Oh my God, it drives me absolutely insane. And if you all seen the live stream from last night, which I'm sure you have, he said out of his own mouth he went to jail because of Eliana. He put all the pieces together. And to be honest, she is part of the reason he keeps getting hemmed up. I mean, is it his fault? Yes. But come on now. Let's look at Eliana.
My family was there. There was fans that supported me. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that helped me with that. Thank you. I'm definitely not comparing myself to Mandela. Mandela could never, me and him are two different frequencies of beings. I'm not comparing myself to Mandela. I just said anybody that stood for something as far as human rights or, you know what I'm saying, or was trying to evolve something.
There's crackheads in jail right now. What are they standing for? Crack? Come on now.
There's a documentary coming out. What's the documentary about? Huh? Still good, though. Somebody said, what triggers you?
Disagreeing with him. Listen, she ain't gotta do no speech for y'all. Like, oh, please. Yeah, no. We don't want a speech from Eliana. Please, God, no. Oh, her babbling, I can't. Yeah, no, you're right. She does not need to give us a speech. We know what it's going to be. I can regurgitate this. Because my Mercury is in the 5th house, I have insecurities, and, you know, that's what we're here for, to look at ourselves. Not everybody wants to look at themselves and take a deeper look, and because my Mercury and my Venus and blah, blah, and blah, blah, blah is in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 87th house, I just snapped on Chief with the baby in my hand. I could go on and on. Let me stop.
Shay and Pharaoh got a document on me. They still feed off my energy. I thought these people was better than me. Like, crazy. I don't know why. Why am I relative to them? Like, why am I even a thing to talk about? Why is Pharaoh still talking about me? I thought he killed me. You know? It is what it is. What kind of document they put out about me? Ain't that crazy? Niggas doing documents about me, stalking me. I thought that he baked me. I thought he was over. But you know that. What am I losing? What am I losing? I want to understand. And like nothing is lost, all is transformed. If I lost something, that means that I can make room for something else. They drop in October. Okay. They're gonna promote me. They promoting me. If you're doing a document about me, you're promoting me. Everybody not stupid. Like, a lot of people like to think for themselves, so if they get involved, if they get start putting in their head like Nature Boy, they're like, who the fuck is Nature Boy? You put me on your platform or you do a documentary about me, you got your own opinion about me, right? Everybody not yes men. Everybody, some people think for themselves, so what people gonna do is they're gonna do a research. And all they doing is promoting me. Because while people gonna follow me because of their documentary, so they just promoting me, that's all that is. I do love the attention because my message is my goal. I'm gonna let them do what they do. What matters for me is what I'm doing, so when you come research me, what you find, I'm focused on my work. I can't focus on what people doing to me. I gotta focus on what I'm doing. So when you come do your own research, this is what I got ready for your mind. So you be like, oh shit, like this dude deep. I don't see what's wrong with him. Like they, you know what I mean? They just gonna expose themselves in that way, but it's all free promotion. Huh? Eliana is poly, man. She poly, she just don't like the girls that we with. We need new wives, that's all. She says she want new wives, that's all. Right? No. No.
It's okay, nah, it's that's what it is. It's just like, and I was gonna have the conversation with them, you know, whenever we get some type of conversation, but I just feel like our relationship is fake. Like our polygamous relationship that we have right now with the woman that we have is fake. That's what I think. And I don't want to be in a fake relationship. If we're gonna be polygamous, let's do it for real. Like, you know, everybody keeps saying that I'm jealous of them, but no one knows that, you know, the reciprocation that I get back from the woman that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Everything is pointed out about me, but nothing is ever said, like everything isn't put out on the table. Only Eliana is on the table. Nothing else is on the table but me. You see what I'm saying? So
Eliana's the only one wilding out. Damn. God. Let me stop.
I just feel like we're in a fake relationship and I want new wives. And we have new wives. You know what I'm saying? It's just in a process of like, you know, getting them to us and stuff like that. But
we want somebody for us like that.
Yeah, we want somebody for us.
Not like both of us.
Exactly.
Not one of us.
Not one of us. Because that's the problem that we've had the whole time being polygamous. Every woman wants to be with Chief, Y'all, that's cool and everything. They really don't really respect me deep down inside. Or they really don't want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And they could like me as a person.
Lord, I can't imagine why. Oh, God. Could you imagine being over there with her? Trying to be Chief's wife, fake wife. Her all of a sudden standing up staring at a wall or a tree and just start punching something. I wouldn't want to be his wife either. If you're someone that I would have to deal with, Eliana, I would be out. No, thank you. No.
Don't get me wrong, like they could like me as a person, but as far as like being with the unity of the bond that's already there, no, it's not happening. That's just what it is.
Yeah, that consistency is all.
God, so all poor old Raw and I have to show for is some tattoos on their hind end. Bless their hearts.
You could say she's not a leader, but everybody's a leader. Everybody's a leader. Even if she leads children or she leads somebody out there following her. Everybody in this room is a leader. Everybody. You leading something, you leading yourself.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Every dummy needs a dummy to follow. I mean, birds of a feather. Come on. There is another dummy out there following a dummy. Yep, you're right.
You maybe one person watching you and following you. You might not be a big leader, you might not be one of the best leaders, but you a leader. Everybody's a leader. Everybody has somebody following them and watching them. We crazy as fuck, but y'all even more crazy. So I told you this is an asylum set. Like, you know, this is an asylum. Like, I told World News, I'm like, look, carbonation is an asylum where crazy people come try to heal themselves and, you know, we at least we trying. Y'all in denial. A lot of y'all in denial. You feel what I'm saying?